So as I look outside, I see buoys everywhere. Markers, markers, markers. Some of them fixed, some of them floating, some of them different colors, some of them written in English, some of them no writing at all. What do they all mean? What do these markers actually tell us? G'day legends, it's Kane here from Cardinal Boat and Jetski Training iLicense. We're out here another cracking day in the water. There are a bunch of different buoys on the waterways in Australia. Different colors, different sizes, different shapes. It can all get a little bit confusing. Now maybe you remember some of them from your boat license tests. Maybe you haven't done your boat license test and this is just a refresher. Either way, don't stress, we're going to cover the key ones. Now there's far too many to cover in this short video. If you do want a full list, little pictures, descriptions, everything, links in the bio to our website, you can download your free PDF there. However, we're going to be covering the key ones in this video, so let's check it out. Okay, channel markers first. Channel markers are the most important marker that you absolutely have to know on the water, bar none. Most of the time they're going to be mounted on fixtures like posts or pylons. However, some of the time they are just floating buoys. If it's too deep or, you know, the sand shifts over time, the depth under the water shifts over time, they'll put them in. Nonetheless, they're always red or green. Red and green. The red markers are our port marker. They're square or can shaped. The green markers are our starboard marker and they're always triangle shaped. Now, what we have to do first is disassociate the boat from the marker, okay? That means it doesn't matter if you're a guy fishing on the rocks. The red marker is still a port marker and it's still square shaped. Doesn't matter if you're over there swimming with your family at Golden Beach. The green marker is still starboard, it's still a triangle. I don't want you to attach a side of the boat to the marker. The green is starboard, it's a triangle. The red is square, it's a port. Okay, now that we've got that far, you need to know which side of which marker to be on when you're in the channel. Just remember these two phrases. When you're heading away from the boat ramp, so out to sea, you remember the phrase red right out. So the red marker needs to be on my right side when I'm going out to sea, red right out. When I'm coming back into the boat ramp, back upstream, back toward the boat ramp from the sea, I remember port to port when going to port. That is, the port marker is on my port side, red to red. Okay, so going out, red right out, going in, port to port. If you always remember where the red marker is supposed to be, whether you're going out, whether you're going in, you'll always be in the channel. And you have to be in the channel in a lot of places in Australia because if you're not, you're gonna run aground. Okay, next up we got the yellow markers. They're called special purpose markers. Really easy to see because you know they're bright yellow. They've got a big St. Andrew's cross on them. I'll show you exactly what the X means, or what the X looks like, I should say, because there's one right behind me. It's coming. There she is. Okay, this particular St. Andrew's cross or special purpose marker is letting us know that there's a gate lock here. Separates two dam walls, if you will, in like a marina. So where there's varying levels of water, they put a lock. And those special purpose markers will mark a lock. They'll also mark marine parks, military training areas, temporary danger. They mark a whole host of things to know exactly what it means. The only place you're going to get that information is referring to your local maps and charts. MSQ put out notice to mariners. I'll put a link in the bio, which you'll be able to tell what every single special purpose marker means on the MSQ website in Queensland, but more broadly in your respective state. You can also check the boat ramp. So where you launch, they usually have a description on what the markers mean too. One thing I like to tell my students on the special purpose marker, think about it like traffic cones on the road. Like as you're driving home this afternoon to your house, you know your street, you know your house, you know where your place is. As you drive down, if one lane of that road is like obstructed with traffic cones, you probably think, oh, there's something going on here. That's really weird. And if you didn't care what was going on, because you know traffic cones means I can't be here, you just go around the cones and go to your place. But if you did care, you might wind your window down and ask the guys working on the power pole, say, hey mate, what's going on here? You go, oh, we're doing some work on the power lines. That same inquiry is like you referring to your maps and charts to check out what the special marker means. But as long as you go around them, they really don't pertain to you a lot of the time. Okay, next up we got the red and black. These are isolated danger markers, ladies and gents. Dude, keep clear of them. I know people like to poke around them on a jet ski in high tide, and look, it's not the end of the world if you do, but they're an isolated danger marker for a reason. There's danger from the marker extending underneath the water, sometimes all the way to the seabed. typically agreed upon around 30 meters around the, like 30 meter circumference around the marker is like, don't go near it, but it's marking danger, so it's a pretty good idea that you just stay clear. Red and black, isolated danger. On the contrary, we've got red and white markers, which is of course our safe water marker. Okay, red and white, safe water marker, red and white KFC, safe food. They put these outside of busy marinas, commonly traversed routes like touristy areas. Look, most water is safe water in partially smooth and open waters, most water. So a lot of people say, why would they put a safe water marker there when it's safe anyway? Which is a great question. Like I said, in front of the big marinas where there's mooring areas or commonly traversed routes, a safe water marker is a lot of peace of mind when there are sandbanks and bommies around to hit. You see a safe water marker within 50 and 100 meters, typically agreed upon, you've got clear water. So just see it, line it up, head for it, and you're good to go. Okay, next up we got the elusive Cardinal markers. Cardinal markers throw everyone's head into a bit of a spin. So if you haven't got it down pat, one, don't be surprised, super common. And two, I'm going to show you how to do it. So really easy, north, south, east, west, right? So the Cardinal markers show you the safe passage. If it's a north marker, go north. If it's a west, go west, and so on and so forth. The difficulty is in identifying them. So if the 2 arrows point up, it's a north marker. So go north, that's easy. 2 arrows up, go north. 2 arrows point down, go south. It's the south Cardinal marker. Pretty easy with north and south. East and west is where it gets a little bit spicy. So hear me out. If it looks like a wine glass or an hourglass, west is wine, WW, west is wine. So if it looks like a wine glass, go west. Now the beautiful thing about the east marker is if it doesn't point up, if it doesn't point down, if it doesn't look like a wine glass, you go east. Has to be an east Cardinal marker by process of elimination. So north points up, go north. South points down, go south. If it looks like a wine glass, it's probably a west, so go west. And if it's none of them, go east, mate, because it's probably an east. Cardinal markers throw everyone's head into a spin, dude. Check them out. Once you iron it in, you won't have an issue with them. So there you have it, your key aids to navigation on the water. They're the main markers that you're going to come across. So like the 98% solution. If you want the 100% solution, because let's be real, there's a bit more to unpack. The free PDF, pictures, downloads, everything in the bio, download from the website. Won't ask for your details or any of that shit. You can just have it for free. If you liked the video, we really appreciate your comments and your support. So let us know if you want to see more of that. And until next time, Kane from Caloundra Boat and Jetski Training I license. See you on the water. No, they had 3 shots of doing it. It's coming. Just get it right. There she is.